Hi, welcome back. It's a bit of a different style of a video. This is about the Shelby situation, not the Wilbur situation, but the Shelby situation regarding what's been going on the internet for the past few days. Let's get into it. On the internet, as of recent times, Wilbur has come into question regarding a situation in which Shubble addressed. Shubble being a popular Minecraft YouTuber that has recently came out about her abuse stories. Now this is important, it's integral, because it's her story. And yes, maybe a lot of the evidence adds up to it possibly being Wilbur, but that's not the important bit. We need to stop playing Inspector and act as if it's a murder mystery or another story or ARG and it needs to be answers. We need to support the victim. It's their choice to come out whether or not she's been abused. It's her choice to name or voice anything. We need to stop arguing, speculating, and acting so immature and blatantly disregarding the importance that it's her story. This isn't about Wilbur Soot. It's about Shelby. Now, in a live stream, Shubble reveal some information like that his house was a mess, his being her ex, not Wilbur. I'm talking about her ex. That he has really bad sort of hygiene and his house is a mess. He has an ant problem in his house, a really bad one. Another thing is that he has a tendency to bite people.
But his biting escalated to a point where I was covered in bruises all over my arms. Look at them for fun. And he even felt so comfortable showing off my bruises that he had caused to our friends because he would bite me so hard by accident. He abused me. And eventually he did acknowledge how bad it looked that I was covered in bruises all the time. So he stopped biting my arms as often, and he started biting my legs instead.
But all of these, I believe, is what people have known Wilbur to do as well. We've seen a few times that Wilbur bite people, perhaps to show affection. We don't know. So the evidence is quite substantial because a former trumpeter from Lovejoy that came out saying oh, I could have such a say on this or something like that, and saying that she supports Shelby all the way. There was also I think Rihanna from Soot House. I don't know if that's her name, but I think it's her name. Came out about something. I know that it's all on Twitter, which also don't go on Twitter. It's so bad. It is so bad on Twitter. It is like a war ground over there. So yeah. So all signs point towards that it could be him, but Shubble herself has said nothing, and Wilbur has also spoken nothing. On the Lovejoy Discord server, there's been a lot of discussion on there as well, considering what's been going on. Wilbur has been active for hours apparently since 3 a.m. yesterday or something like that, from what I've gathered. And Wilbur's actual Discord server has been shut down, closed, so no one can talk or anything on there. There's also the Lovejoy subreddit on Reddit, or subreddit because it's Reddit. It's also been shut down, which is very suspicious. But what I think personally is it's for his own safety and the moderator's safety, because it's been doxing, death threats, general threats in general threats towards him that's been very dangerous. This is the real world. It's real abusers. It's real people behind those screens. So another thing that's leading toward it could be Wilbur is that Ranboo, Aimsey, I think a few others, but that's the top of my head what I can think of and remember right now. They have both blocked him or like unfollowed him, which it's suspicious, but it's nothing like damning. It could be that they're doing that to show support or avoid conflict online, because this is such a messy and also real situation. Shelby also put on her Twitter, her alt Twitter, coming on Twitter to say this. If she wanted to name him, she would. Stop saying this, it's a lie. So, but even with all this evidence we have amongst us, again, I must reiterate my main point. This doesn't need to be about Wilbur Soot. I was always a massive fan of Wilbur. He was my inspiration for learning guitar, for writing songs, for writing music. I was distraught. I was absolutely, not to sound parasocial, but he was one of the biggest inspirations of my life. I saw him live, like performing with Lovejoy. It was one of the greatest times of my life, and now I just need to sort of sit with the fact that that might not be able to I might not be able to enjoy that in the same way ever again, or even enjoy it anymore. I myself, I don't know what to do. I think the best thing is to wait to see if he comes out about anything. But again, please don't make this about Wilbur. Please support Shelby and like show her love, because they've come out about something that's so traumatic and so awful that's happened to them, and we've just blindsided it and decided to just make this about Wilbur Soot. Don't. This is about Shelby, not Wilbur. Even if you love him, even if you he was like the biggest inspiration of your life, even if that is the case, there are more important factors. There are more important things than speculating if Wilbur Soot did this. This is about Shelby. This is about an abusee exposing an abuser, and we need to be there to support her. We need to be like you would with your friend. But this is more than, she's not a friend. She's a streamer who's just come out about something about her life. We need to focus on the important part, and that's her. That's Shelby. That's them. They're more important than being an inspector and trying to figure out stuff. So thank you for watching, and please keep in mind what I said. Don't just make this about Wilbur. Make it about Shelby. Stop speculating. Stop arguing. Support. There are more important matters at hand. Thank you.